Glenn, here I've been sitting here talking to y'all this whole time, and he forgets to turn the mic on.
Hey, it's about time you start helping me a little bit on this stuff,
Well,
making
I'm
sure
done
I got her
depending on
done.
you to get everything set up
You
ready.
depending on a pitiful case
Jackie
right now.
said, there we go. Go in yonder.
Wait a minute. Oh.
So, Jackie, have y'all been getting rain all day today, too? Sorry, I had to ask you again.
And hello, Jackie. Hello, Dez.
I saw your lips moving, April, but couldn't tell what you were saying. You ain't a good lip reader? What's up with that? She said, oh, my Lord, yes. It's rained here pretty much all day long, too. And I got my coffee, and I got my puffer, so I'm good to go. See what my coffee cup says? Too blessed to be stressed. I need to live by that. I had to ask Shaky if he could hear you. Did he say, sure? There's Miss No Red Panties.
Yeah, there's the star of the show.
Yeah.
If she turns her camera on.
With a grand of 26,000 views on one channel.
And nearly 5,600 on the other one. Or over 5,600 on the other one.
Well, it's over 26 on this. And there she goes. What you doing, Miss No Red Panties?
Getting ready for Matt's dad to come and visit him tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But Red,
that'll be good.
Did you read the top up there where Jackie first commented?
No, I missed it.
Something about I will be there with no panties on. She said, oops, I meant with Red's panties on, so we know where your panties went.
With
I was going to say, what the hell is Jackie doing?
Oh, I thought she said Red's.
No, it was singular, not plural.
Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood it.
No, it's funny the way that you put it.
Are you getting rain too?
Oh, God, yeah. But haven't we got rain this summer? I'm telling you. And I'm serious when I say this. Probably maybe out of all the months, there's probably like maybe 30 days we didn't have rain. What are y'all laughing
at here?
What are y'all laughing at?
Look at Shaky's name.
That wasn't a good time for that in April.
He about spit his water out.
Oh, my God. Bite my grass acres.
Well, Lacey put the GR on it.
True. I can't hear you, Shaky.
Yeah, we can't hear you either.
Yeah, you're muted.
He's gonna just
No, I'm muted, but I can't hear you all for some reason. I'm gonna jump out and jump back in.
Okie doke.
Bite my grass acres.
I love that.
Well, like I said, Lacey did put GR on it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're living up to our name.
Or anyway, that time when he comes back, ain't no telling.
Exactly.
Yeah, really. He may come back holding a pair of red underwear. It'd be Jackie's, but he'll come back holding a pair of red underwear.
Terry can't make it. She's working until 2 a.m.
Can you hear us now, Shaky?
We love your name.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, they was talking about your name there a while ago, and I said, well, Lacey, we was lucky, and he did put GR on it.
Yeah.
And then I said, well, we was the first time, but when he comes back, he might change it.
Watch him do it now.
Yeah, we was laughing our butt off, and Red said, what y'all laughing at? I said, look at Shaky's name.
Yeah, I just had took a swallow of water by the time you popped up there, and she started pointing, and I about lost it.
He did. That would have been funny, spraying the camera. It's raining in the house.
Oh, Nah, too much electronics. That had to turn towards you.
Or his name on the spring yard to bite my grass acres.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a real good one. Jackie said, yeah, that would have been funny. Hello, Lois.
Well, howdy, girl.
And she said that Hannah or Katie was actually doing some better.
Well, that's good.
She's not running a fever now.
Yep. Well, that's real good.
Matt and Travis, hello.
Yep, howdy.
Matt's over there doing dishes. I just got done with dishes.
Well, tell him he can come do mine from today. I ain't got mine done today yet either.
You didn't. I washed mine.
Well, you left it in the sink.
Well, where was I going to put it?
To dry.
It was wet. Well, I left it in the sink to dry.
You know, watching you two is so much better than watching that old show, The Honeymooners. I swear, you two are better than them two.
He's got a point on that one.
You ought to be here 24/7.
No, you don't. Trust me. She's a pain to live with.
Especially when he makes me mad.
That's about every 2 seconds.
No, it ain't. I ain't quite got that bad yet. Get in yonder.
I will in a minute.
Glenn, she did say yet.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. It keeps getting a little worse every day.
What is she trying to get you out of the room for? If you got to go potty, go potty.
That ain't what I'm going after.
Oh.
I'm sending him for some Homer stuff.
Oh. Hi, Keller.
I got to go get my candy bar. I'll go get it. You don't know where it's at.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Why'd you move it?
No.
Well, I know where it's at. Then what'd you do? Hide it from me?
Uh-huh. Well, Jackie, y'all come right on. Yeah. I want to see Shaky climbing up there where them goats goes on that limb.
I'm not scared. I'll climb.
I hear you. I want to see you just stand up and walk up there like they do.
I can't wait to get some of those rabbits this spring from Nikki and Steve and God, Stevie.
Mm.
It's like his name I meant to say it and it didn't sound right.
Well, now, Diaz, that ain't right. Now, you've had all day to dress your hair. You wait till the last minute to start. I'll get that Yankee to going before she gets on here.
That's good. I like that.
Oh. What, get your Yankee to going? Uh-huh. Yeah, has any of y'all seen or heard from Billy and them or from Billy lately?
No.
We sent them 2 or 3 messages and they ain't even got back to us or nothing else.
Huh.
I guess I'm gonna have to get in the car and drive to Tennessee.
But I got a question for you, Glenn.
What was that?
To get April's Yankee going, is it a push button or pull start?
April ain't no Yankee.
I started to say on that, and I don't know, Shaky. Sometimes I just got to look at her, and it's self-propelled, you know.
She might not be a Yankee, but he can get her to go Yankee. Well, Des, if it's the 5th time, you shouldn't have been messing it up like that. Well, you might have been Southern born and raised, but you keep always talking about you want to go back north, so
Thought about trying one of these other cookies.
Oh, I didn't
They
get
stay
you a
fresh
knife.
in there.
Is that got a knife in it?
Yeah, but they'll stay fresh in there if I leave them shut.
I figure I'm as south as I want to go living because when I die, I'm going as far south as you can get, I'm sure.
No, you ain't. You better be going with us.
That might be what he was telling you.
Nuh-uh. That ain't my plan.
She might not just. She may have not accepted the reality yet, huh, Shaky?
He ain't listening to you, Hall.
I know it.
No,
Jackie's watching that live. Well, it's not live PD anymore. It's the same thing, just different names. One patrol. They're chasing a guy on a moped and they can't catch him. Must have 20 cop cars. Now they're chasing him, running down the street trying to chase him.
Oh my gosh, they can't catch a moped? That's sad.
What do they call pitting? They should have pit him.
They should have done something, but that's
yeah, I
sad.
guarantee you, he would have ran over being pitted.
Well, depending on where he's lived, that could be what they call it, an excessive force because he's on a moped and they're in a car.
Oh.
Well, at that point, get out and run.
Illinois just passed a law. If someone's in your shed trespassing, only thing the cops can do is come and write them a ticket. If you remove them yourself, you're under penalty of law for what you do to remove them, as in you could be charged with assault or defending yourself or anything like that.
Well, that ain't fair.
I wish Virginia had the laws that West Virginia does. You know, the castle laws. You come on my property, I'll shoot your ass.
Thought they had it in Virginia.
If you can't remember.
I don't know.
He can't even remember before he takes the stuff. I don't think he needs no more.
Well, you're the one fussing at me to take it, so shut up.
I wish you would take something because I get tired of seeing you hurt.
Man.
Well, I don't get tired of it. It makes me feel bad for you. Put it that way.
Yeah, I know you enjoy it.
I'm going to just knock him out and just let y'all lay here and watch him knocked out and we can do what we want to. Go get my ball bat.
You better bring more than that.
I'll get my... do the ball busters.
Are you saying I'm going to have to loan you my weenie whacker?
Uh-huh. I need to borrow your weenie whacker.
It won't do no good. I've hit myself in the head with a hammer and big blocks of wood and stuff, and it didn't faze me.
We ain't talking about that head.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Stevie.
Hello, Stevie. Lois, you go
run, Stevie, run.
Stevie, we hope you don't have on none.
No doubt.
And if you're talking, Shaky, unmute it.
I'm not talking.
Okay. Oh, looky here.
Papa's in the house.
With clothes on. Woo!
It must have got cold up there. He's got a shirt and a blanket.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got cold. Cold as shit.
You act like you're cold.
I am. I am.
Well, it's what, 60? I've been wrapped up today too, so.
Oh, it's been cold here.
Hey, Dad.
Ah.
It's colder than a witch's titty and a brass bra and a Yukon.
Now that's bad when you get in the Yukon.
I've got color on, people, with my black sweater.
Damn, we all got sweaters and blankets and coats on. Red,
and I'm sitting here with an air conditioner running.
She's been walking around today with a jacket on in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been sitting here sweating.
tell me that ain't backwards.
No, mine ain't running, but I need to put mine on. It should get warm around.
You putting your jacket back on?
No, I'm just gonna get it in case.
She's wanting to go to that little room, Dad. She's wanting to go to the little room.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get Red's weenie whacker and knock him out.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I'm
He's
gonna turn my
arguing
camera
with
off.
me, Papa Rock.
I'm gonna turn my camera off for a minute. I'm gonna run put my hoodie on because I'm cold too now.
All right.
Lord have mercy. I
Oh.
must be getting sick.
Oh Lord, I'm getting food now.
You are.
Yeah.
Hey,
The
I've
rain
been
is
warm all day.
cold
My
here.
hands are sweating.
Damn.
it's
The
damp
rain
here
is
too.
really cold.
Yeah, it's raining here too.
What'd I do to deserve all this?
Ooh, you need to shower.
Ooh, I do need a shower.
Hey, Stevie.
What are you eating, Papa?
It looks like a beef patty and some mashed potatoes and gravy.
I hear you.
That sounds good. Looks good.
Thanks, baby. I think I said it earlier, but you probably
Ooh, and it's red hot. Oh shit! It's trying to burn me up now, huh? Yeah. No, I'm not going to shut up.
Jackie said it's 66 there. That's about what it is here.
66 there?
1 degree.
Damn.
See my
That's the new shirt?
hoodie?
Yeah.
Ain't it cute?
I like that.
I like that. That is cute.
I like it. This is embroidered on.
It is 65 degrees here.
It's 75 here.
It's how much days?
75, but my hands are ice cold.
You're 10 degrees warmer than we are.
Well, not quite. 8.
81
you
here.
me all the time, so you just be happy.
I refuse to be happy.
I know it.
It says it's 81. I don't know.
Oh, gosh.
Damn.
Look at Jackie.
You call that a hoodie? I call that a disguise.
No doubt. He looked like one of them ninjas, don't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he looks like
Well, it's camouflage. You can't be a ninja.
You know what he looks like? He looks like he's about ready to go on a panty raid.
Look out, Red.
Who?
Are you
I ain't wearing any, remember?
I know it. That's why I told you to watch out. They come raiding for yours, you're going to be in trouble.
I wonder how Micro's doing at the Kentucky meetup, hanging out with Josh and all them.
Oh, Lord, I don't know.
Hey, I know he won a prize today.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
What did he win?
I don't remember.
A booby prize?
It was a door prize.
Dad's keeping track of it. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay.
No,
We know now
I'm
that.
not.
Oh, no,
I'm
no,
hoping
no.
for a booby prize because he was a boob on my live.
Oh, no, he wasn't.
A boob. Is that what?
Oh, yes, he was.
What I heard.
He was a total jackass.
Josh was?
No,
Jackass?
Micro Farmer.
Micro Farmer was. He was a total
With
jackass.
who? With who?
With Daz.
He
That's
was
your
wanting
ex,
her to,
Dad?
he was wanting her to have his babies.
Now, Dad, wait a minute. Now, that's your ex.
No,
No,
Micro
I got
Farmer.
come on, give me a break.
Micro
All right,
Farmer.
let me tell a story.
Okay.
He was drunk. Like, he was really, really drunk. And he started saying a lot of sexual things to Daz.
A lot of sexual innuendos.
Yeah.
Molly, go lie down.
He told Daz, if I'd met you sooner, I'd be your baby's daddy. Don't believe me? Go watch a video.
No, I ain't watching something like that. No, not when it acquires me to watch one of my friends get, beat down like that. That is what you call a legal beatdown.
Yeah,
And it ain't right. It ain't right. I mean, I like both of them. I think the world of Des. I think the world of Micro. But
he hasn't apologized to it. I don't even think he realizes how bad he was.
that's bad.
He was upset that night too.
He was upset. He had over 1,000 people waiting on his live on his own channel because he was going to do a giveaway. And then he started saying, F those pumpernickels.
Yep.
All of my live. Yep.
No.
Yep. He goes, I don't care. The same channel as me. F those pumpernickels. I'm not going. I'm not doing the live. So he had all those people waiting for him. Two of the mods came to my channel and said, hey, you got people waiting. He goes, I don't care.
Oh, you Billy.
Now, Des, was that before
You want me to curse you nuts?
he left the channels for a while?
No, that was just within the last couple of lives.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I wish I could remember his dog's names.
I
What's
wasn't
that
doing
one?
lives, but I wasn't doing lives. I've only done like 12 lives.
Pixie Blue.
Pixie, that's right. I was trying to remember, and I knew it started with the P, but I absolutely could not remember what it was. She's got the cutest little ears. All of her hair, you can see it just breaking.
Hey, did y'all ever name those two goats?
No, we're going to put up a community post and then have everybody vote on them. I know Michelle was wanting us to name them Rob and Michael.
So the two boys?
Yeah. And I told her, I said, I don't care for naming them after people, but whenever we had Billy Joe the goat and he passed away, it just we couldn't do a video because I didn't want to put that out there, And
someone would have thought it was Billy Joe and not the goat.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
well, we could have, like I told her. We could put it down as Billy Joe the goat.
Yeah, but
I liked Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I was gonna say I was gonna say Simon and Garfunkel.
So what was the other one I said?
I've been saying Jesse James. Jesse James all along.
Well, I guess you and I are on the same length with like cowboys and western. Butch Cassidy, Jesse James.
Yep. Now I like I'm a big, huge western fan. So.
Well, I like Paul Newman and Robert Redford. So Butch Cassidy, Sundance.
John and Clint.
No, John. Yeah, that's names. Clint's still alive.
That's all right. She doesn't know him personally.
Clint Eastwood was my daddy's favorite actor in the whole wide world. Hello, Susan.
Howdy.
Hey, Susie.
Hey,
have you
April?
Hey,
Jackie said name them Trump and Biden.
I ain't cussing no goat that bad.
Exactly.
Sorry, Des.
They care about their goats too much to name them after Biden.
I love them little fellers. They so cute. Hello, our tiny
Hey,
acres.
I'll tell you something cool. And I don't care what your political views are, but I do have something cool. At work, we actually have the paw print, the death paw print, the actual from the dog, because we did Obama's dog Bo. So we actually have Bo's paw print in a picture frame.
That's awesome.
Done after his death.
That is awesome.
Hey, Warren. I have a little bow.
Warren.
I have a little bow with the little bow with the American flag. TY beanie of Bo, the dog hanging in my window of my car.
Yeah, we cremated Bo, and they actually have his paw print. They did after he passed away. They did his paw print. They did two, one for the Obamas, and then one for the company. And they let the company have it. They put on the up as a as a tribute thing or whatever. And so we actually have a paw print. That's
totally awesome. I happen to like him so.
Can't blame the dog who's your owner. I mean, it's not the dog's fault.
You're welcome, honey.
Well, I just think that's neat Does he actually live Summers close, or was y'all like the closest?
It was done, I think, right when he was president.
I started saying plus, you know,
Ugh.
got that kind of money.
I do a lot of police dogs, and I did a Secret Service dog yesterday. So I mean, you know, we do a lot of you know, dogs that are used for service and stuff.
Hi, Warren.
True.
Hi, Warren.
Bo was
Warren,
12
how's
years
the
old.
weather out yonder?
I didn't realize Bo was 12 years old when he passed.
I just cannot take it.
Bless you.
If you wanna, that's
Ooh.
supposed to be join, and I got ho.
You need to tell Murray too.
Bless you again.
Gracious, bless you.
Yeah. Yes, Papa Rock, bless you.
Let's get DJ in here.
You know, when I was a little kid, we were poor. We used to put our grandfather by the Christmas tree and let him sneeze so we'd have tinsel.
He wasn't president. He wasn't president when Bo died.
That ain't fair.
Nasty.
That ain't fair.
Just to let you know, he was not president when Bo died.
Yeah.
He died in 2021.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we did them, so I don't know, you know, why the circumstances were that we did them, but not unless the vet was still in D.C. or something that had to put him on.
That's probably what it was, yeah.
Where do you live, Warren?
No, I'm good.
Washington State.
Yep, Washington.
He needs some of this rain we've been getting for the last 5 days.
What's that channel that moved to Idaho? Jeremy was the ex-cop.
Simple Living or Simple Life. They got
Simple Life reclaimed.
No,
yeah, they got their notification for wildfire or whatever. I didn't go watch
but,
it,
but they haven't been told to evacuate. Last video they posted, they weren't told to evacuate yet.
Jenny.
Where's it at, Des?
I'm in Idaho. There's a big fire in Idaho.
This channel here, after that shorts went out, I was up to 111 yesterday. Got up this morning, it's 99. Midday, I was back up to 101, and now it's back to 99 again.
Yes.
So they ain't just messing with you.
Yes, Susan. The thing about the red panties is there's a video short out about Red you need to go watch. It's on the Lazy Acres and this one. This one's got 26,000 and some views. She's been viewed knowing she ain't got no underwear on over 30,000 times.
Oh.
So Red's the star of the show tonight.
That's right. You guys in Oregon, right? Tiny Acres?
Yeah, she's in Oregon.
Yeah, so the fires, I remember when my girlfriend was living in Medford, and the fires were so bad. When I went to visit them, I brought a big box of masks for them because they had no mask left over there.
I'll be back in a little bit.
All right.
Okie dokie. We'll hold you to that.
All right.
So I brought them masks and stuff, and so they were able to have it for the couple of fires after that. But when I got there, the smoke and stuff had cleared at that time. Yeah, they're still getting smoke inside their house.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was really bad when my friend was there during that fire. I can only imagine it now because now it's Idaho, it's Oregon. No, is it in Oregon, or did you get the smoke from Idaho and Washington?
Well, I know that would have to be the scariest things. I went and watched
and California.
some of the videos from whenever Tennessee was on fire up there around Dollywood.
Yeah, Pigeon, whatever area.
Pigeon Forge. Yeah, and some of them was so scary. They wasn't even telling people that they wasn't getting the word around that people needed to evacuate. And they was going down the road, and there was fire on both sides of the car, and then they'd have to turn around because it was blocked by burning trees.
Right.
And I couldn't imagine.
Oh gosh, Tiny Acres. What did you just watch, Susie?
The No Red Panty video.
The oh shit.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, Red
It took me for a second. I was like, what did you just watch?
Yeah, I don't reckon she knew about it. She was asking about what the title was about.
Mm-hmm.
I still cannot believe I yelled out what I did.
I can.
Did you hear?
And I ain't knowed you as long as you knowed yourself.
Yep. Yep.
Could you hear Nikki just dying laughing after you come out with that in the video? I told Glenn, I said, just listen at that. I said, I love her laugh, but she just died.
I was like, I bet you she is either falling in the floor, falling over on the couch, or running to the bathroom for trying not to piss on herself.
Oh, gosh. She said they had smoke clear up to Indiana when the Smoky Mountains was on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, all the way to the upper Indiana, yeah.
Y'all remember that night that we was live and we kept smelling smoke so bad and there wasn't nothing really burning? Whenever Glenn went outside, he said there was a big triangle shape up in the sky over the barn, actually over the road, which goes right by the barn. And you know, after that left, the smoke went away.
Really?
You couldn't smell it. You couldn't even tell there was a trace of anything.
That was
That's
about,
a scary
that,
time.
yeah,
wasn't it?
that was about 6 months ago, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yep, I remember that now. Yeah. Because you guys are getting real worried sitting in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Because that scared me because I thought,
Well, yeah.
maybe something around us because it was so prominent and it was just getting louder and louder.
That ain't good.
Was it the lines that was on fire or something?
Nobody found out.
No, never found out nothing.
But after Glenn said, I've always looked to the skies for UFO or whatever. And that night when he went out, he said there was a big triangle shape that was hovering above the road. And after it left, the smoke and the smell, the smokiness, everything just left. Red, honey, you're muted.
Yeah, I know. Matt was asking me a question.
Oh, okay. I thought you was
She said
talking
it wasn't
to
for your
us.
ears.
Why did I thought she was talking to us?
No, she's talking to FedEx only.
Yeah, I'm asking him where my bloomers are.
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Look at that face.
That's
We
what she
ain't-
says. Papa,
Red,
that's
we
what
ain't
she
going-
says
we ain't
cool
going that
too.
way.
No.
We ain't going that direction, Red. No, 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 no. Mm-mm.
Oh, Connie, at least they're evacuated. I mean, at least they're safe. Papa, I love that face.
Oh.
Which one?
Whenever you're saying, oh, no, 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 to
Oh,
Red.
no, 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 no.
Why not?
Because it's a no, 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 no.
Yeah, but Papa, that's what she says to them bloomers. She says no, 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 no. She don't like them.
Well, she says that to FedEx, and then here comes UPS, you know. What can you expect?
She's got to have some variety in her life.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
That's true.
And she has plenty, believe me.
Now, you know why all them people up there keeps looking for the Fed up truck, because there's two of them out there all the time. They don't know which one is which.
Well, see, I can tell when they get to Red's house because our deliveries up here are slow. When it gets slow up here, she's got them all. What are you up to, bub?
I had to go make Jackie dinner.
Oh, what'd you make her?
A hot pocket.
It took you that long to make a hot pocket.
Yeah, I had to get out the freezer and unwrap it and then put it in the microwave. And 30 seconds, minute and a half later, it was done.
She's fixing to come over and whip your butt now. I heard her over there.
I ordered pizza. So
Oh,
I
he
didn't have-
muted her. He muted her.
Yeah, he muted her.
You damn right I'm muting. I ain't going to have y'all hear her cuss me out.
Look at it. Look at
Losing this way
it.
back to her favorite campground.
April can cuss Glenn out all day long, but I ain't know.
Shaky goes, oh, no, no.
Wow.
Like,
Shaky, at least I try to share. You know, I don't want to take all the fun away from everybody else, you know.
Oh no, no, no.
Warren said, "Poor Jackie."
She's telling me what it's got on. It's the first time she's had one of those. This kind. It's a mozzarella and meatball hot pocket with, and it's got like a Parmesan cheese on top.
That
Garlic
sounds
bread.
good.
You would like
Meatball.
that.
No doubt. That
Oh
ain't
God, you
sounding
said
bad.
meatball, and my brain went to the Swedish Chef.
Your brain stays there, Red.
You remember
My
Swedish
question
Chef,
is,
don't
what
you?
brain?
I don't know about the Swedish Chef, but I know Red's brain stays on in the gutter all the time.
Yeah, I'm
You know
with
what Matt
Shaky.
just said? When I
I'm
went,
with-
oh God, it reminded me of the Swedish Chef. Matt
Huh?
goes, oh God, she's gonna be going boinky 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 all over the place. I'm gonna
With no
I
panties.
agree with Shaky.
Hello,
Hey,
baby.
I agree with Shaky.
Hey, a little bit.
Hey,
Hey,
Nikki.
little
She
bit.
said she's been being talked about in here.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am, he
headed-
was.
I'm headed to Oregon. I'm gonna have pizza with Warren.
I had
No
pizza for dinner.
doubt. That sounds good.
Yeah, they don't deliver it here. We live out in the boondocks.
They
Pizza
changed the
with
pizza
horns?
with Warren.
I could go for a big old ham and pineapple pizza right now.
Hey, I got some.
I was going to order that, and I didn't today. Instead, I ordered pepperoni. They jacked the prices up on
I
Domino's,
put it on the.
Better mute it,
and
Mom.
the flavor is
Better
changed too now.
mute it.
What's the matter?
Actually, if you had something that set it on over and set it in there for a few minutes, it'd probably just drip off on a piece of foil or something.
Yeah, he'll pick up. Don't worry about it. He'll go. Yeah, he'll go good. I know.
Oh, that's
I'll
right. He's
be
in Washington.
back.
I'm thinking he's in Oregon. I have to go to Washington. But I got family. My brother lives in Washington, so I head up that way. I'll stay with him for a couple of days and then ride over to Warren's and get some pizza.
Yeah, there you go with the horns on it.
That way you drip down on the floor.
All right, kids, y'all be nice and play nice. We're gonna be gone for just a minute, so
Hot
be-
damn.
Oh,
I don't
While the
want
cat's
to.
away, the
I
The
was
whole
going
down
to
the
say
floor.
the same thing. I don't
Nope.
want it, and you can't
Nope.
make me.
don't
So-
tear up the houses.
is that the hint for us to light the houses up?
Did Glenn just fart when he stood up?
No, I went.
No, he did fart, I
I
think.
thought he needed a little jet propulsion to get up off that couch.
Or was that Jackie?
Oh,
Oh, Jackie, did you
Ow.
hear that? Ouch.
I got one when you didn't mute me.
He muted her. He muted her big time.
All I know
Couldn't
is
mute-
she
couldn't
said
mute
something
this
about
boy.
used to loving somebody, but I'm not going to repeat what she said.
Uh-oh, you lost Jackie's love, Papa.
I did. That quick?
Yeah.
Must not have been true love then.
Oh.
Must not have been true love.
don't you know, Papa Rock? Women do not
She
fart.
said, "You know that ain't true, Papa. She still loves you."
Shit, I know it.
we
Ain't no woman
do.
can,
We do
ain't no
not
woman
fart.
can deny my love.
What you say, Matt? It is not. It is not.
Wouldn't that
The
say?
women do not fart, they poot.
No.
You need to go tomorrow.
Matt!
That's right, we toot.
Yeah, and Charles Emerson Winchester didn't sweat; he perspired.
I love MASH.
Come over here and tell them what you just said. He said it still comes out of the ass, don't it? And I went, Matt!
Did you teach him a man's way of growing up or a girl's way of growing up?
Huh?
I guess that would depend on if he sits in peas or not.
Exactly. I'm waiting for his answer.
I don't know. I never go to the bathroom with him. I don't know. He's a 20.
No, I ain't talking about him. Ain't talking about him. Talking about you, the way you raised him, whether you raised him as a boy or a girl.
He was
None-
raised as a
no,
boy.
but you said a girl don't fart.
Yeah,
and a boy
he said,
does.
He said, yes,
We
they do.
toot.
We don't fart. Me too.
We toot.
No. If you fart, you're a girl. If you poop, you're a man.
Wait a minute. Let me
Well,
unmic my
Cat-
mute.
Wait a minute. Animals fart.
Let me-
Animals fart too, but that
Let
doesn't
me.
mean
Let me.
I fart.
I have unmuted myself, and I'm gonna let her say it loud so you can hear it.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
When I fart, and I own it.
There you go. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's
Yep.
fast.
Red, I got a question for you.
Oh God.
Explain the difference between the two.
Wait a minute. First, I want to know. Do you have a
What
chicken
is
in the
that?
house?
What is not? I don't know.
Glenn, do
I'm
you have a
just
chicken
joking
in the house?
around anyways. I know a toot is a fart and a fart is a toot and a poot. At least if you don't shit yourself, you're okay.
Well, sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. The older you get, the more you tend to do that. You can never trust a fart.
But they
You can
both
never
is
trust a
considered
fart.
hot air and gas, so you know.
There's a big difference.
I pass
Big
gas.
difference.
I am fart, dude. I pass gas.
It's still the same thing.
I know.
I know.
we got the gassy room.
Well, there's the John, the loo, the toilet, the outhouse, the bucket. So what's wrong with passing gas, toot, and fart?
There you go. There you go.
It's all the same thing, and it's all
That's
coming
right.
from the same area.
That's right. Just some sounds more polite when it comes from a woman, and we
Jackie
we
said
don't
you forgot the
fart.
shitter. It's also called the shitter. Don't forget
Oh,
that.
that's right. I
Yep.
forgot that.
Crap master.
Well, if you're in the
Well,
Marines,
you
it's
know what
like
to
it's called
the
a
say?
John,
head.
the loo,
The
the head. When you're on a boat, it's the head. For
Well,
the
you
bathroom.
also have
Porcelain
the
throne.
conference room.
Yep.
That's conference room
Yeah.
where you take a little dictation.
Porcelain goddess
Hey,
I've only used once when I
hey,
got
Red,
so drunk
Red,
from missing liquor.
Wow.
Red. We're
I
sorry.
hear you,
We're sorry
Stevie.
that you have to take a little dictation.
Well, let's put it this way: that little dictation passed away back in January.
Red,
I'm
you still
telling you,
smiling?
that
I
man was
like
so
to know. Wait a
small.
minute.
He
I
was
like to know
about
how
his
that
hair
happened.
short of being a female.
But you're still smiling, Red.
Huh?
Huh?
I didn't hear you.
You're still smiling.
I don't give a shit. He's gone.
You got UPS and FedEx now.
Well, when someone starves you to death for 3 years,
Yeah, you're supposed to do that.
yeah.
How long do you reckon it needs to stay in there?
Until it gets hot.
I was upset at first because I still loved him, but also there's a love-hate relationship, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna change the subject real quick.
Okay.
3 years ago, I had gastric bypass surgery in May of 3 years ago. Today, I got on the scale. My doctor's goal for me was 250. Today, I got on the scale. I was 247.
Hey,
Congratulations.
congrats.
That
Good.
is awesome.
I hit the
Congrats.
doctor's goal. My goal was between 200 and 235. If I get 235, that's where I'll be happy. I don't want to get too skinny, but
Right.
because I'm 6'2" and built like a linebacker. But yep, I hit the doctor's goal when I weighed myself today.
Well, that's good.
247.
That
My
makes
kid's
me
dad-
proud of you.
My kid's dad is 6'3" and he was 140 pounds soaking wet sideways.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's little.
Yeah.
So it
I
was
got a
not
friend-
pretty to look at.
I got a friend that had the same surgery done as Shaky had. And the doctor that did it screwed her up badly. She's now fighting for her life.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes me so mad. The doctors, they can do that and get away with it.
Yeah.
And if you say something about, well, you don't know what you're talking about. He's the doctor. No, that ain't right. No.
That's when you go see a different doctor And then that doctor gets your reports and everything and does a thorough investigation. You take the findings, you go up against the board, you take the hospital and the doctor to the cleaners.
When you go to the doctor, have you ever noticed that little sign under the doctor's name that says practicing medicine? Yeah. Practicing medicine. That's their little loophole to try to get out of lawsuits because they're practicing medicine. They're not.
They should not be practicing medicine.
No, there's some of them say doctor of medicine.
That's the reason you go to the doctor anymore, and that's all they want to do for you, send you some medicine.
Well, I mentioned I mentioned when I was a baby, being allergic to milk, I stayed in the croup tent a lot. And my doctor looked at me like she didn't know what the hell I was talking about. And she goes, "What's that?" Seriously?
I had to do that when I was about 5 years old, and I can remember parts of it in my mind still. I can still have visions of it. I was in one of them old ambulances that looked like the Ghostbuster ambulances.
Yeah.
And they took me from Southern Maryland to Baltimore in 45 minutes. My grandfather said he was following the ambulance in fog so thick you couldn't see 10 feet in front of you. And when I woke up, I remember the guy in the ambulance telling my mom, the doctor wrote in the ambulance, and I remember him saying, "You're going to have to hold him down while I put a trach in." They were going to cut my throat and put a trach in, and he got the scalpel out, and I started breathing. I started breathing real quick.
It makes a believer out of you.
I didn't have to get it, but I had to stay in one of those oxygen tents in Baltimore Hospital. I remember that.
Yeah, Stevie, that's the type of relationship and I loved him that we had. I hated to love him and I loved hating it.
I was going to the main hospital around here. It's in Springfield, Illinois, and there was ice all over the road, snow over the road. The interstates didn't have no vehicles on them, none. Salt truck and salt truck only. Here we're going up Interstate 57, and we going across Springfield Lake. It's a big bridge. The ambulance driver, I've known her for, I've known her for years. Yeah, she's good people. She started sliding on that bridge, going in circles. She looked back towards the back of the ambulance and says, "Here, hold my beer." That will fry your mind in the middle of all that. Hey, we made it out okay, though.
I remember having to bring Travis when he was like 4 years old, maybe a little bit younger, to the doctor. He was sick, and we had a blizzard that day. And I remember stopping by the pharmacy there in Crab Orchard to get his medication. And one of the pharmacists kept going out there and he would sweep off the windshield of my car. And not too long after he swept it off, there was snow piled on there again. I mean, it was bad. Actually, yeah, he was young. But I ended up with pneumonia.
He's not. I thought it was, but it's not.
Who flushed the toilet?
That is you. Glenn went and take one.
Yeah, the meeting with the Tiny Bowl man.
He did.
I did what?
They heard you flush the commode.
Oh. Well, it's like everything else. Sometimes you gotta go.
I'm like, somebody didn't like a comment. They just hit the flush button, like on like Jonesy. Jonesy's got all of his sound, and he's just like whoop, and he's like making it.
Red, that's coming from your room.
Huh?
That was coming from your room.
No.
No, that's probably Glenn and April.
Oh, he must have had her in a little room. That's what it was.
She probably has a phone, listening through her phone, and then he's in.
Well, they're taking pictures. Selfies.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Warren made me do it.
Big
How do you
selfie.
spell relief?
SES.
PEE.
PEE.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. It's according to what's happening at the time.
That's true.
Now, Stevie, that's interesting. I love to hate you and hate to love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the type of relationship I had with Steve. For the last 3 years of our relationship,
Don't
anyway.
mess with my toot toot.
Thank you for the comment, Jackie. You said it right. Yeah, we're talking about you, ugly. Huh?
What'd I do?
I said, I'm proud of you, Jackie,
Oh,
for what she said about you.
I'm just sitting here stroking my pussy.
Oh.
We always thought there was something a little
Oh.
off, Jackie.
Oh. Do you need?
Lordy mercy.
And you call it Oreo.
Do you need a nitro right now? Okay, you're good.
What is
I
that?
need,
Lord,
I need
what
earplugs
goes
or
on behind
something.
closed doors.
How many beers you got left, Red?
Huh?
This
Huh?
is my.
That's
is
your
my-
last one? That's your last one? That makes two.
I've
I
only
got it
had-
down. I got it down to a pat.
Jackie.
Yeah, I got I only buy like so much, and that's it. And then I'll go buy some later down the road. But I saved this for Glenn's live. Glenn in April.
Oh. Well, I have to cheer you with this than that.
I'm cheering everybody with this.
A Pepsi? Ew.
Yeah.
I'm not putting the logo out there because I don't want anything. I don't want any copyright strikes or anything.
Oh,
So-
that looks good, Papa Rock.
It is.
What
It's
is?
like it's regular like water, flavored water, but it's got a booster in it.
Thank you,
Oh,
Puts
Jackie.
more oxygen in the water. They're pretty good.
yeah. I had to get some of that stuff from Mama years ago. I can't remember the name. Was it? It was
Did
one of
anyone?
them. Was
Okay,
Name It
who
Boost or
remembers
something?
Laverne and
Water
Shirley?
Boost or something.
Oh yeah, Laverne and Shirley.
Started
I
on Happy
do.
Days.
Squiggly,
Did
Squiggly,
any of
and
y'all ever taste a Pepsi and milk?
no, I
No.
wanted to, but I was
Yeah,
like, no.
I have. When I was little, I
It
do. I
actually
have.
was
Yeah.
not bad at all.
No,
No.
because I remember my grandmother giving me that when I was sick one time.
Pepsi and
Well,
milk.
Yeah.
it tastes like
Yeah,
a
Laverne and
Pepsi.
Shirley.
Yeah, that
It
was
tastes
Shirley's
like a
drink.
Pepsi
Milk and
float.
Pepsi.
Papa Rock.
That was
The
Laverne's drink.
Pepsi was created from Pepsi, like Pepsid AC. The soda
Right.
was created to settle your stomach.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was medication.
And my grandmother mixed milk in it when she gave it to me to help coat my stomach or something. It was really weird, but yeah, I haven't had it in years. I mean, but yeah, I
Wow.
do remember it.
Pepsi changed their formula, and it hasn't been the same since. I can't drink a Pepsi. It just no.
Well, see,
I don't
I
like
got like
Pepsi.
that when Coke changed theirs. I couldn't drink Coke.
Yeah.
I can understand
Pepsi
it.
is too sweet and flat for me.
But see, ever since I've been sick, I ain't hardly been able to drink any drinks.
I ain't
Me-
neither.
I've always
No.
been an RC. When I drink sodas, I drink RC. I was always an RC person growing up. I just liked RC.
Did you have your moon pie too?
Uh-huh.
You know,
Hey,
they
great-
song
hey,
out about
great
Drinking
knee
a
that.
high.
fake mocha. What's
Because
a fake
of
mocha,
MASH.
Warren?
Because of MASH, I like Great Knee High. Because of radar on MASH, I would drink Great Knee High when I could find it.
Yeah.
I
And
love
I liked it.
radar.
Yeah, them great knee highs, they was pretty good. The knee highs and the crush both. I actually like the orange in them too.
You can still get them around here.
Well, the crush you can. I don't know about the knee highs.
Yeah, DJs or
Galaxy.
IGA, yeah, they carry the knee highs.
Okay.
The grape ones. I don't know about nothing else.
Yeah, as a kid, I never liked moon pies, and I still don't.
I don't
like 'em.
either.
No.
I ain't never been much on marshmallow. The only way I've ever liked marshmallows was growing up as a kid was burn the crap out of them.
Yeah.
I like the little ones, like 3 of them in my hot cocoa.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, he left on us. I saw him waving. I
Oh.
couldn't get it off.
Good
I saw
night,
him
Papa.
waving, but I didn't know what it was.
He should have spoke up.
Well, good night, Papa. We love you.
Good night, Papa. Love you.
If you feel like
What
it a
was
little
what?
bit, I'll
What
back
was what,
you in.
Warren?
They just waved and went out before we could say anything.
Yeah.
He may
Warren, what
need
was
to go.
what?
I always liked the chocolate moon pies with the peanut butter in the middle of them.
Now I didn't know they had those.
don't
No.
think I
There was a bakery down near me. They made these chocolate moon pies with this creamy like peanut butter filling. It wasn't marshmallow, but it wasn't peanut butter. It was a peanut butter filling. It was like
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yes,
wait a minute.
I was
but
asking you
can't
about
remember.
your
Anyway,
fake
they were
mocha.
good. And
You said
Wall's
fake
Bakery used to
mocha.
make them.
Oh,
I
I'm
love
like, what's
them.
a fake mocha?
Yeah.
I know I've heard of mocha coffee, but most of them's been cold coffee, and I just don't like cold coffee, so I don't know nothing about mocha.
That's okay. I don't like coffee at all. You won't get me a drink.
I don't like cold coffee either.
Me either. I don't
You a
like coffee
space
that
alien,
good to
Red.
start with.
I love coffee. I've had 5 cups today.
You know,
What?
you all a
5
bunch
cups.
of weird ass people I'm
5
hanging
cups
around with.
yesterday.
What?
I
Why do
don't
I even
like
hang
coffee.
around with y'all? Y'all some weird ass people. This one above me won't eat what, steak or hamburger or what steak?
Huh?
What would you eat? You won't eat steak or something? What is it you won't eat? Some kind of meat. You won't eat steak or a hamburger.
No, I eat both of them.
Do you? I thought
Yeah.
you wouldn't eat steak or something.
Steak is good.
I'd rather have hamburger than I had steak, you know.
Well, that's that right there. Okay, there you go. There you go, weird ass.
Make
And then
two
this
of
one
us.
over here never
Hey.
drank coffee. And then
No,
this
it's
one over
nasty.
here. This one over here.
I don't do dark meat on chicken or turkey, and I don't eat shellfish.
See, y'all a bunch of weird people.
Well, I can't blame her about the dark meat on chicken and turkeys, but now the breast,
Ah, okay, Warren.
I can handle the breast off both of them.
I like white meat on the turkey and the yeah, he's a perv. I like so I do.
I think she's talking about you, Shaky.
Yeah, see? Yeah, I had shellfish when I was younger. I mean, I grew up on the Virgin Islands and stuff, but my grandmother, I went down to see her one year and I brought some live lobster in dry ice down to Florida, and she put them in the oven and cooked them, and I never liked them ever since. Never liked any shellfish ever since.
Yeah,
No,
Nick,
I
if
love-
you ever
I
had to go
like
get blood,
seafood.
they'll have to add nicotine to
There
it.
used to
won't
be a
they? Or
restaurant.
not nicotine, but caffeine.
Yeah.
And I
My
don't know
sugar,
if
my
it was
cabbage.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
know,
if it
I
was a
remember that.
regional restaurant. It
Tell
must have been a
Steve he's
regional
not supposed to
restaurant,
go
but it
no
was
more.
called Chesapeake Bay Seafood House.
Plain coffee with the shot.
But there was a bunch of
vanilla
them.
creamer
And
with
years
whipped
ago,
cream on
they're not
top.
even
Oh,
around
Warren,
anymore.
that
But
sounds
at one
good.
time, you could get all you could eat crab legs. And I remember sitting there, and that waitress come up to the table. Would you like some more? Yeah, I would like some more. Man, it's all
What was
you
it
can
called
eat.
again?
Just keep
Chesapeake
bringing them.
Bay House?
Huh?
What was it called again, Shaky?
Chesapeake Bay Seafood House. But I don't think they're around anymore. There was like 4 or 5 in the area I lived in, around the big towns around where I lived in. But man, all you could eat. If you got the crab legs, you could get anything under that on the menu. Or you could eat shrimp, anything. And man, woo.
No wonder they went out of business. People probably eating them out of house and home.
I worked for this guy when I was 14, right? And he had the Christmas party there. It was 8 of us. And I was the small one. When we went in there, and back then they served frog legs. I'm gonna tell you what, we sat there for 3 hours, and we ate so much the manager came out and says, if you leave now, there's no bill.
Oh my gosh. Well, there just ain't much meat on frog legs at all.
According to what size frog is.
Well, I ain't never had no huge frogs, but my frog legs was pretty skinny.
Well, guys, it is time for us to eat dinner. And we still have to work on the house a little bit more. His dad's going to be here about 3 o'clock tomorrow. So I want everything to be perfect.
Well, y'all
Who
have
is?
fun.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's been since he's seen his dad.
I have not seen a map quest in forever. Location: Carrollton, Maryland, for the Chesapeake Bay
is there still
Seafood
one
House.
there?
Yeah,
That's up at 450 where Jackie was born.
off
up
of
at, or-
off of Annapolis Road in
Yeah,
New
yes, that's
Carrollton.
Route 450. That's where Jackie used to live, up that way, New
Yep.
Carrollton. Yeah, I didn't know that was still there. I know where that one's at. Man, next time I ride down there, might be making me a stop.
Matt said he hasn't seen his father in 6 years.
Oh
Oh
wow.
my gosh, is he nervous?
Not really. He said not really.
He kind of like just disappears and comes back.
He said he just kind of like disappears and comes back and disappears and comes back.
So he's kind of used to it by now.
Is his name David Copperfield or something?
We'll know when Shaky stops at that place and he comes back in, he's about 2 sizes bigger. We know where he's been.
Yes, Warren, you do need to try them.
Seafood is fattening.
I don't know. I have a seafood problem. Every time I see food, I want to eat.
Bye, Red. We
Good
love
night,
y'all.
everyone.
Y'all have fun
Bye,
and don't
Red.
work too hard.
Yep.
Yep. Give her the most bye.
There's only one. There's only one.
And here's wait a minute. And here's a special one for Shaky that he's always doing. Yeah, I thought so. All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Red.
Good night, Red.
Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Love you
We
too,
love
Red.
you, Red.
Warren, from my experience, the two is about the same. I didn't like neither one of them.
He's
frog legs or rabbits.
picky about everything.
Evidently not about everything. I married you, didn't I?
Are y'all ready to see a fight?
I do see Shaky.
Boom! I think I got the short end of the stick. You the mean one.
Hey, you notice I haven't bought any of the animals I want yet because when the divorce sale comes up, I'm coming down there with my trailer.
Hey, you might not have to wait. Feed prices keeps going up. I'm going to have to get rid of a bunch. What do you mean, Warren? They need to pull my Southern card. That's the only one I got. Back when I was trucking, I'd go into restaurants and stuff to start ordering something, and they'd stop and look at me and say, "Where are you from?"
Did you say from my mama?
Most time when they walked up there and they come out with a bunch of words, I'm sitting there like, huh?
That's probably the way they was when you was ordering. Huh?
No, it's probably like, well, hurry up and spit it out as fast as they was talking.
I stopped at a truck stop up by New York one time. I had to ask the waitress to slow down. I couldn't understand what she was saying. She was speaking so fast. Oh, lady, I'm from down.
Oh,
you need to slow down for me.
That's what I told that one up there. She come up there and she said something. I'm sitting there like, do what?
I mean,
Warren,
I'm the
he
kind
don't
of
like fried okra either.
Nope.
I'm the kind of person where if you write me a letter, you got to write it slow because I can't read very fast.
Okay. Now you're gonna go there.
Now, Jackie, that's true at some of them, but now there was some truck stops I stopped at that I wished I hadn't even stopped.
Warren, you ought to try cooking for him.
I went into one morning there about half asleep, and I was going to get me a shower before I eat. And I walked in the shower stall and I looked around and I just
Ew,
turned
fried
around, went back
okra.
and got in the truck and went on down the road.
I don't like okra. I don't like rabbit. I don't like frog legs.
I don't know if I've ever had okra.
I like fried okra. I like fried green maters. Now, fried green maters, oh, that's some good stuff. Rabbit, frog legs, they're edible. I like
Well,
them.
I could have been getting you some rabbits.
Well, you need to. Not to for us to raise and kill, because I won't
Hey,
kill them.
April, you remind me of a story.
What's the story?
Jack
Yeah,
and
I
used to go to
agree,
this
Susie.
used to go to this bar all the time, and the bartender was an older lady, and she just got divorced, and she just got settled, got her own place and got her own checking account and everything. She was so excited. She went to a produce stand and bought a bunch of produce, and she asked the guy, could she write him a check? He said, yeah. So she wrote it. She made it out to Tom Lopes. He said, who the hell's Tom Lopes? She said, that's the name on your sign. He says, tomatoes and cantaloupes. That's a true story that she did. I swear to God, she did.
That's funny.
Carol, yeah, that's a true story. She was so excited that she wanted to write that first check out, and she wrote out Tom Lopes. And that guy, the guy kept the check, gave her the produce free, and says, "This is going on the wall."
Yeah, Susan, I'm glad to hear some other people around that says the same thing I do about some of these foods.
Fried green maters, you just don't know what you're missing. Them things are good.
I fried jackets and tomatoes the other day.
I think Susie and I get along pretty well.
Fried green maters are
I
good.
agree.
Squash.
No,
I like fried zucchini, but not fried. I don't like yellow squash.
I know fried green maters, there's just a taste I absolutely love. I'd eat them every day with my chicken.
Shaky, you had your mic muted when you was talking and then unmuted.
Oh, no, I'd say I love fried squash. And because Jackie and I eat fried squash all the time. And there was something else I was just going to tell you. I can't remember what it was now.
Fried zucchini is awesome.
Someone just gave us some zucchinis, but I'm trying to think what the hell it was.
Shred the zucchini, put it in a dish towel that you don't care if it gets torn. Squeeze out the juice. Put it in a frying pan with some Parmesan cheese. Let it melt and fry up. So good.
You ever ate whistle pig?
What?
You ever ate whistle pig?
What the hell is that? Excuse my French.
You shoot a whistle pig. You whistle and it sits up. You shoot them. You put them in a pot and boil them, get them tender, and put them on the grill. It's called groundhog where some people live.
Oh.
That's sausage to me.
That's what I started to say. Now, I like some good groundhog. When I have these stuck up there, that's what I usually do is have them ground up good,
I feel like Miss Piggy right now. No, Froggy. I feel like Kermit the Frog.
You feel like jumping?
I feel like shaking and running. You guys are a little too much for me.
You need me to come and get that out?
Nah, I think I can use it.
You'll set the fire alarm off.
I might.
What you cooking?
Oh, man.
What you cooking?
Oh, they got a big festival coming up here soon. I'm gonna be going to this year again. It's called a roadkill festival. It's a roadkill cook-off festival, and that's what they use. Where are you going?
I don't want to hear it. Bad enough I watched Jason do it with a beaver. You think I want to watch? I want to hear that? No. I'm too much of a northern girl. Damn.
Oh shit.
No, I'm not a northern girl. I'm too much of a city girl. City girl here. Ew.
Oh, Shaky, congratulations on your employee of the month or week.
Yeah, employee of the week.
When does it expire? When does it end? Tomorrow?
Friday,
Or today?
next Friday.
Okay.
I got it for last week. I got it this Friday for last week. So
Okay.
the new one will be announced. So I'm reigning king for a week, whatever that means. I don't get nothing special. I don't
Hey,
think, but
keep on doing it. Maybe you'll get something down the road.
probably a
Got
bottle
enough.
of Vaseline.
Oh. How about some ace bandages and burn cream?
I got that in my lunch bag. Actually, I got my own supply.
Now, Susan pickled pig's feet is something that I've always wanted to try, but I just ain't brave enough.
Ooh, that's good. Pickled eggs and pickled pig's feet.
I
Good.
Now, I
Love
love
both of
pickled
them.
eggs.
Okay,
Love both of
Susie,
them.
do you like pickled eggs? Because I don't.
Like this, my opinion. There's two parts of the pig that I will not try to eat anymore, and that's the brain and the feet.
Brain.
Oh, so you like
chew.
the mountain? You like the mountain oysters then?
He said you like the mountain oysters then.
Nope. I never tried them, so I ain't going to. I said I wouldn't try it again.
See?
Whenever we had them fixed, I took and sliced them up and fed them to the cats.
Susan's my best bud right now. Her and I don't like the same stuff. And we both like fried zucchini, so that works out
Yeah.
nice.
Warren, I'm glad you like my vape.
I used to have one that was a smock, and I can't remember what it was, but whenever you push the buttons, the lights would come on, and you could set it for different light patterns, different colors, and all sorts of things. And I absolutely loved that. And I had 2 of them, and both of them 3 months, and they was done.
Yeah, she tore them up real quick. I think she sat and played with them and watched lights.
Warren, here's to you. Pizza.
Yeah, your vape light is blinding. You got a different one now?
This is a smock.
Smokes.
Smock morph.
We got
Never heard of it.
We got the Greek vapes. And these things, you can drop them and everything, and they still work.
It's leaking all over me.
Well, that ain't good. Did you put a little bit of pepper and stuff on this?
No, I didn't. You want it?
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell what she's having. Is that lasagna or something?
Well, I'll bring it to you.
Next week, if I got milk in the fridge, it'll be Kahlua sombreros. Ah, pizza. I think I'm going to stop drinking beer. And stay with my Kahlua.
I wish we could find the orange again. We ain't been able to find that in what, Glenn, 2 months?
The temperature's changing too, so they probably that was probably just a summer thing, and now they're going to bring out the fall stuff.
Well, they had them all summer.
Exactly, it was a summer thing, and now they're bringing out all the fall stuff.
What y'all eating?
Well, they had them last winter too.
I've never seen people eat pizza with a fork.
I'm getting ready to say, yeah, you're eating it with a fork? You might as well eat it with chopsticks.
He brought it, so I used it.
Well, I figured it would look a little bit more civilized, you know.
Who cares? It's pizza. It's like eating chicken wings. How can you eat chicken wings with a fork and a knife? You got to get your hand right in there and a rib.
That's something I'd throw away.
Chicken wings?
Yep.
Are you crazy?
Nope. I don't like taste of dark chicken meat.
It's not. Chicken wings are not dark.
They are too.
No, they're not. That's the only thing I eat is chicken wings. The flaps when I go out is I eat the flaps and I eat the white meat. I won't eat anything else.
The only part of a chicken's good to eat is the breast.
That's what I'm talking about. But the flops are good too.
Mm. I'm a breast man. It's all I eat, the breast.
Well, you ought to enjoy Rhonda and them down yonder.
Mm.
Ask Michelle how big them turkeys are. Them things are huge, ain't they?
Pretty good size. They wasn't as big as what Tom was, but they pretty good size.
Mm-hmm.
You
One
should see
like
one.
Stark.
I take all my dark meat from my turkey at Christmas time and Thanksgiving and give it to my aunt so she can make soup, including the bone. She takes it off.
Now,
We won't eat it.
I love to take the turkey and make turkey sandwiches out of them. Absolutely love it. Now,
That's what I
who's
do with the
that,
white meat.
Shaky?
That's this is Jackie's cat. This is Cheeto.
Aw, we ain't never seen Cheeto.
And here comes Jealous. They're best friends.
Really? She's giving her sugar.
When we brought Pixie home, Cheeto would clean her. He was like it was his kitten or something. You know, he's a boy. He would clean her and he would sleep around her and keep her warm. He was real weird. They're best buddies.
Mm.
Whenever you'd say her name, her ears would go straight up like, he's talking about me. She's just so pretty.
Mm.
I want to get me another little dog to go in the house, but
Why? You got Glenn.
Corky was better mannered than him.
At least Glenn's house broken.
That's what you think.
I have to say, Corky was too.
Mm.
Doggone, they've got quiet on us.
We sitting here eating. Susan said Tucker absolutely hates cats. He sees one and he goes nuts.
Here comes Eva McDiva. The 20-pound chihuahua.
Say, well, I'm fat and happy, Daddy.
She's about 13 years old now. So we just got her. We've only had about 3 or 4 years now. Jackie rescued her.
We've had her about 5 years.
Okay, all right. I know you don't want to be on camera, do you? You do not want to be on camera.
She was 8 years old when we got her.
Yeah, she was 8.
She's 5 years.
Yeah, you're right. It's been a while. Time flies.
Mm.
It does. It sure don't take long to get attached to them.
10 more days to deer season. I'm so excited right now. I can't stand myself.
Why are you so excited?
Deer season. Us rednecks get to sit in the woods all day to kill something.
My mouth was full. He needs to go.
Our bow season starts on the 20th. I got my crossbow ready to go.
It is getting close, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Used to every time I'd start to go out the door and tell her I was going white-tailed deer hunting, she'd stop me and wouldn't let me go.
Sometimes they get spoiled and they stay that way, Susan.
Trust me, I know.
Do y'all believe that? I don't.
Sorry, I'm reading something here.
Oh, I thought both of you done went to sleep. Shaky looked like he done fell plumb out backwards.
No, I'm trying to read. I don't have my glasses on, so I got to squint my eyes and put my head back. I need to put my glasses on. I can't read the chat. It's called getting old.
Yep, I know that feeling.
I'll be right back.
All righty.
I'm just going through my Facebook page, see what's going on.
Susan, I used to be like that too. The mama started fixing the deer. And the way she soaked it beforehand made it a whole lot better.
Susie, I agree with you. I tried it twice and I didn't like it either time. Cooked 2 different ways from 2 different people.
Yeah, but Mama found out about soaking or putting it in, patting it down in soda and then pouring vinegar over it. And it pulls all that wild taste out, and God, it's good afterwards. Now, I've never tried no bear. I can't give no opinion on that, but did you put salt and pepper?
No.
I'll go get it.
I'll get it. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
After I said something to you about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think so, Susie.
Now, I've always wanted to try bear Jackie, but I just ain't never had the opportunity.
The only thing with me is with bear, it kind of makes me think of a dog.
Lord, I'd hate to have a dog that big.
Yeah, but I mean, just really, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
So I'd have to try it without getting that in my mind beforehand.
Now, jerky's something that I like, but I don't really eat a whole lot of it.
Me, most of it that I've had has been, I think it was really over seasoned or something. I think that's one reason I ain't never really liked jerky.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. How many skunks can you kill?
Not enough, evidently.
And I don't, surely to goodness they don't eat them. Shoot, I don't think, even if they had good meat, I don't think I could ever get by that.
Stevie wants to try bear and alligator.
Susan said all the skunks you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Do they actually eat them? I'd like trying gator too.
Well, you had opportunity one time.
When?
when you was made down in Louisiana.
Yeah, but I didn't think about it then.
That one time we was in that truck stop, they had it out there on that.
Yeah, but I didn't think
Fine.
about it then. Only when I got to watching Swamp People did I get curious about how gator tasted.
Mm.
She said, no, they don't eat them, I guess.
What was it they called it? Gator tail.
I'd like to have a crawfish boil too, Jackie. That just sounds so good to me.
Not done me. Jackie went and grabbed your glasses.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get my spectacles so I can read.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's the reason I like this bigger TV screen here for the monitor.
Susan says gator tastes like chicken. I know on Swamp People, whenever they get cutting it up, it looks good.
I wonder if gators say that about us.
Yeah, they probably do.
What now?
Hey, Fred, look at them swimmers over there. I wonder how they taste. Oh, man, I ate one last week. It tastes just like chicken.
Uh-huh. They're saying, yum, yum, get me some.
Well, like I started to say on that, and it might taste like chicken, but is it tasting like the white meat or the dark meat?
They're wanting you to kill an alligator and send it to us. Or to everybody.
Des, you're muted.
Pull your mic down.
It's down. I just had it unmute.
Okay.
No, I will not hunt for gator. 2, I don't use a weapon.
Baseball bat?
Nope.
Damn.
And I haven't seen any around me either. I'm in northern Florida.
Yeah, she's a little away from the water.
They are around. I just have never seen one.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're showing on that Swamp People like the big rats. What is it they call them?
Oh, there's nutras.
Yes. And them being in the house and everything. And I'm like, oh my gosh, them things are huge.
Louisiana has a bounty on them. If you even find one in the road, if you cut the tail off and bring it to them, they'll give you like $15 per tail to show that it's dead.
Darn.
Yeah, I was thinking about going down and just riding up and down the road and trying to get me about $100 a day.
Well, you know, we need to go to Florida and catch them big old snakes.
Yeah, that's down in the
I'm gonna take my butt here.
Well, they say they don't kill you when they bite you. If they bite you, they
The
hurt.
one thing on my bucket list I want to do is go to South Florida and go iguana hunting. I want to try one of them barbecues. I heard they're really good. I've never had one, but I heard they were really good, and I want to try one. And I know that they shoot them down there with air rifles, you know.
I know Troy went down and was helping, and this guy went and had some snake and I think iguana that he cooked on the grill. And he was talking about how good it was. I've seen them too, Susan. Wait a minute. I didn't see Stevie's comment. It's right above Susan's. Yes, we will, Stevie. I'd love to go.
Y'all have fun?
Yeah, sure. I wouldn't even make it out of the water. I'd be dead in 5 seconds with these knees.
When I lived in Southern Maryland, we used to go out on the boat and harpoon skate with the bow and take the wings off and skin them and then smoke them. Man, them things are good too.
Have you ever tried bow fishing?
No, because the water's too murky in Southern Maryland. The skate will come up on the top and you can shoot them, but it's not like you're gonna ride along and just see fish or under the water. Just the rivers, salt water's just too murky.
That makes sense.
Oh, you just reminded me. I got my laundry in the dryer, probably getting all wrinkled on my dresses. Oh well. I'll throw a
Lauren,
wet
do
towel in there
laundry.
tomorrow.
Whew.
Hey, Glenn.
Yeah.
They found the rockfish down there that weighed about
I
200
know,
pounds.
Stevie. I'm not
And they
worried.
said it was the great grandfather of all the rockfish that are in the Chesapeake Bay. So
Oh,
they
hey.
took it in and did an autopsy on it, and come to find out the fish died from AIDS.
Oh, heck.
Yeah, evidently it came from New York. It got bumped in the ass by a ferry up there.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I was thinking you were serious.
Why do you think
You
I
and me
quit?
both.
Why did I was like, gosh, I didn't know fish could get AIDS.
I'm like, damn, there goes my favorite piece of seafood.
Mm-hmm.
You did hear about the Chinese over there, what they're testing their fish for, ain't you?
No.
The virus?
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, there was a report on a website that I seen about it. No, it was Simply Jan's husband was reading it off of off a news page.
Oh.
Let me tell you something. I got a notification. If I have to go back and see if I can find it, I'll send it to you if you don't believe me. But you know what my hobby is, right? Looking for Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I got a notification about wearing a mask in the woods while doing Bigfoot research during the pandemic because they were worried that the Bigfoot would get COVID from us.
Uh-huh.
That is not a joke. They actually sent out a notification. I forgot where it came from, but it was if you're a Bigfoot researcher and you're going into the woods, wear a mask in case you come in contact with this animal because it could, if you give it COVID, it could wipe out this thing totally. It was some, oh my God.
Well, there's somebody that tells me, well, I don't believe in Bigfoot. And I said, if there's no Bigfoot, why do they actually have a law stating that if you kill a Bigfoot, you will be prosecuted for it?
Some states do. Texas, it's legal to hunt and shoot Bigfoot, and like if you go up in California, there are places up there where it's illegal to harass a Bigfoot or kill it or anything. You can't. There's a lot of places that have laws against harming them.
Yeah. And if they don't exist, why would there be a law? I mean, honestly.
Because the government knows, but they don't want us to know because if it's proven that it exists, our biggest production in this country is lumber. And if it comes out that there's a bipedal humanoid creature living in our woods, it would shut down the timber industry because of we're destroying habitat. Then you know what I mean. So they don't want that coming out.
Protected.
Well, not only that, they also just it's they don't want to lose any kind of revenue.
I mean, I think it's just like aliens and stuff.
Well, I don't know what's out there.
Hey, a friend of mine has a charter fishing boat, and the boat next to him, came in that morning to go out on the charter, and the guy came in next to him and looked up on the mast of the boat where his radar is, and an osprey had started building a nest. DNR showed up and said, "You are not taking this boat out."
Uh-huh.
He was not allowed to use that boat until that osprey laid its eggs, raised its young, and left.
Yep.
They wouldn't let him.
I've heard of stuff like that.
Do charters at all until it was done.
Well, I know I would just hate to think that this planet, or that, the Earth is so small, or the planets are so small that we're the only ones that exist. Because I don't think that's the case.
Well, it's kind of funny. The government just released classified documents proving the existence of UFOs.
Yep.
They finally released it. I mean, we're not the only ones in this universe. So I mean,
Nope.
hey, speaking of space aliens, y'all seen Tony lately?
Who? What? Where? When?
I
How?
hadn't seen him lately, but he called me today.
Yeah, it's been. I was thinking because I think it's been what about a month
How they
Probably
doing?
better. 2 months, probably.
since
Are they
we've
doing
seen
all right?
them. Yeah, her mama went and got sick and passed
Yeah.
out coming out of the shower and fell
Yeah, I
and
remember that.
gave her ear off.
I
Who are you
remember
talking
that.
about?
Tony and Chris.
Chris.
Huh.
They still pop in every once in a while and say hey, but that's about it on their lives.
Yeah, I think Chris is having to work a whole bunch.
Yeah.
A whole bunch.
But last time I seen him was when we went up there and sandblasted that truck. And I reckon probably about the end of next week we got another job to go up into Virginia to do.
Yes, he has one. He actually was doing something and jumped off the back of a truck and he hurt his back really bad.
Well, I didn't jump
thinks
off
he's
back of a
invincible.
truck or nothing. I don't know what happened to mine.
I beat you up in your sleep.
That and I wouldn't doubt.
Glenn, that's a result of rough sex. You need to change positions. Make her start doing all the work.
Oh, me. Susan says, I think I dated a Bigfoot once. He was a pretty hairy guy, LOL.
Was his name Ron Jeremy?
Honey, get up and move a minute.
Glenn, you hurting, buddy?
Yeah.
It's my back. I don't know what's happened to it the last few days. I woke up Thursday morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I had to get up and get out of the bed. I was hurting so bad in my back. I think it's the weather because my hands, my knees, and stuff's hurting too. So I figure
Arthritis.
it's weather front's coming in.
Arthritis.
Does the pain travel down your legs?
Actually, my back's been hurting so bad my legs feels about numb feeling.
I wonder if it's your sciatic nerve.
I don't know.
Well, see, he actually had an accident when he was like 16. 18. Him and his cousin was climbing this bar. Somebody had unscrewed it. Glenn fell, sat down, and his cousin landed on his shoulders. And they said it slid his tailbone over like 3/4 of an inch.
Backbone. Lower part of my
Well,
backbone.
you tell the story, honey. But I know he's been hurting ever since then.
Yeah.
It'll pop in and out, and he goes through bouts of just horrible pain.
It's another one of them things I guess they talk about getting old. You know, you just have to learn to live with it.
Something like that.
Oh, mate. I guess I could eat me another piece of this peanut brittle.
Yep, go ahead, Happy Jack.
Don't you can make me happy. They just too quiet tonight.
Everybody's quiet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Something's wrong when Dez is quiet.
I don't have anything to say because the same stuff I did yesterday is the same stuff I did today.
Uh-huh.
I know. I didn't sleep last night at all.
I didn't do nothing. I got up this morning, went to town to get a new vape, came back home. That's all I've done all day. Sat my ass in this chair or laid in bed watching TV. I ain't done shit.
Yeah, I went to
What
Hobby
you
get?
Lobby.
What kind did you get this time?
Small.
This little one
No, I'm
is
watching. He said, "What's
throw,
flashing?"
huh?
I'm watching. One says, "What is it?"
No. Oh, this one is watermelon bubble gum. It's a little throwaway one, but it's 9,000 puffs. I got it to get me through the week. This one is the last bit of juice I got is peanut butter jelly and banana. I'm just finishing it up.
Now I ain't never heard of that.
Don't you go to a vape shop?
No, we make our own juice.
You ain't never seen one of them in a vape shop, have you?
No, I mean I knew you made your own juice. I didn't know, but yeah, it's I get bottles of vape at the vape shop.
Oh yeah.
Now,
I only do like 3 nicks.
Have you ever tried any Boneyard?
I don't think they're around no more.
Oh,
This is
my
Monster
gosh.
I'm using now. I think it's Monster juice. I think that's what it is. But don't hold me to it.
They used to have strawberry milk. And oh my gosh, that was some of the best stuff. And I got sick one time when I was using it, and I ain't been able to use strawberry milk since.
Their banana nut bread's what got me to finally throw the cigarettes down.
Uh-huh.
That
Do y'all
and getting away
y'all
from
put
the
flavors
PG
in
was
yours?
Huh?
Do y'all make your own? Do you buy the flavors to put in them?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we bought Nick to go in them and everything. You can get a big 5-gallon. Now, I don't know about now, but the last 5-gallon bucket of VG that we got, like $90.
Well, that's cheap because a bottle, just the bottle of vape juice is like $25. So that's a lot cheaper.
But now the
Well,
vanillas.
that was just the VG. Then you got to buy all your flavors. This that I make here, it's got what?
7 flavors.
It's got 7 different flavors in it.
But now the Dabburn vanilla flavoring is just, it's outrageous now.
What
outrageous.
ratio do you mix the VG and the other?
I don't even use PG no more.
He's
Oh, you
allergic.
No,
He's
I'm
allergic to the PG.
Huh.
Some of the flavorings is PG, but I try to get the flavorings that I can in VG. The Nick that I got in VG.
What was it?
This is probably about 90% VG.
What website?
Yeah, I think
that?
I get 70-30 or something like that.
Yeah.
There's a website that's got a lot of different vape juice recipes on it, and that's where we went and got ours from. And it gives you a calculator where you can calculate for whatever size you're making.
Do you make it by weighing it, or do you measure it out and mix it?
Milliliters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool.
I tried some. I got a set of scales to start with and tried to weigh it, but it was easier for me just to go by the milliliters. Warren, I don't know.
It's probably been. Well, we got this house in 2005, and we smoked for just a little bit, not very long. So it's probably been.
It was probably 2009, 2010.
I don't think we smoked in here that long.
We're still smoking. No, it's later than that, April. We were still smoking when we had tobacco. And that was in 2012. You know.
Well, I quit before you did.
Mm-hmm. So it's probably about 2014, when I started vaping. 13, 14, somewhere in there.
Well, Warren, I'm telling you, my mama smoked for many, many years. And I'm not saying vaping is excellent, but the chemicals that you have in cigarettes, there's over 500 different chemicals they say in a cigarette. And they say there's hardly nothing on vaping. But I know Mom had got where she couldn't even laugh without just coughing really hard. She switched over and went to vaping, and she got to where she could laugh. It wouldn't bother her. I mean, she got a lot better. And then she went and started staying with this woman who was smoking like 5 packs of cigarettes a day, so she started back. And it's actually bothering her really bad. But I can tell you from my experience, since I started vaping, I feel a lot better than I did whenever I was smoking. I don't cough. Don't you feel a lot better, Shaky?
He still smokes too.
Oh,
I was a little bit, but I don't smoke much anymore. I haven't smoked in a few days. I'm done with it. Really, to be honest, I smoked my last one. I think last night, and I'm just vaping
Well,
now.
that's like me. I still smoke one from time to time, but I don't know when the last one was.
whenever Daddy passed.
Probably.
So it's been almost a year. But I know one day we was up at the doctor's office, and that day I'd been wanting a cigarette. I just got the urge, and I walked out the door, and some people was standing there smoking. And whenever I breathed in, I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
The Oreo swatted at Pixie, and now 3 of them have Oreo pinned in a chair. And now you hear Pudge? Pudge is telling them she's mad now.
That's just funny.
I'm gonna go to the ladies' room and go out and have a smoke so I can hear you guys.
Alrighty. It is, Warren. I wish she would give it up because, she got where she could breathe a lot better. I mean, it was the difference in Mama from where she quit and started vaping was just
she's the
amazing.
one that actually got you started on it.
Yeah, Mama's the one that actually got me started vaping. So that was how I switched over. Which I never did really like the way a cigarette tasted. It was just the addiction. And Warren said all the talking about smoking got to this.
Mom, that's what I was sitting here thinking too.
But I know when we very first started vaping, we went and got the little vape pens. And we had like the 24 milligram nic in them. And that just didn't even help at all. And then we got these big sub-on tanks. And we ain't even doing 3 grams of nicotine. And it makes a big difference.
I remember that first sub-on when I got. I got home, filled it up with that juice that we had. Lord have mercy. You talking about getting easy.
I can tell you one thing, since I've stopped smoking, and other than these, having a cigarette once in a while like I was, I can walk up to the top of the where I couldn't walk halfway to the top of the driveway. I can walk up, and now I can walk out to the end of the road and back, and I don't get winded anymore. It's that much of a difference.
It does. And I know whenever Glenn first started, he was coughing a whole lot. And I know I done a lot of research on it. And see, the vape stuff, it's like the stuff that they give you breathing treatments with is what they use, for the base of it. And they say that one reason you cough so much when you first start vaping is it's actually clearing all that nicotine and stuff out of your lungs. And I kept telling Glenn, well, that's what it's doing, but it got to bothering him so bad. And then we found out that if you done it and you got to coughing a lot, you could be allergic to it, to the PG. So that was whenever we switched over to the VG, and he's not been bothered with it since.
That's when I got that first sub on.
No, Warren, if you've been smoking for a while and you want to quit, you need to get you a sub-on tank and find you some juice. They've got Backer flavor. Well, sorry.
I don't know if they still got that or not. I imagine they do, but I don't know. But they got all kind of flavors. Yeah,
they got tobacco flavorings. I really like the desserts.
Well, you like the custard.
Yeah, which is a dessert flavor.
Well, a lot of the other fruit ones are dessert flavors too.
Well, now Kendra's got one that's an apple. menthol
Yeah.
See, I
and
switch.
watermelon menthol.
I switch from the fruity stuff to the baked stuff to the fruit. You know what I mean? Because I don't like the same thing over and over. So I'll switch. I'll vape. You know, like this, the watermelon bubble gum or something like, or the Skittles or something like that. And then the next one I get will be like a blueberry muffin or something. You know what I mean? I'll switch back and forth.
You ought to order the stuff. You can get the flavorings from the Flavor Apprentice. That's where we get our flavorings from. You can either get it from there or is it Capella? I think it's Capella. But then you can get the VG or PG from Monkey something. I have to look it up, but I'm telling you, you can make your vape juice for a 50 ml bottle will cost you pennies.
Hell no, it's more than that.
Well, since everything's went up, but
Well, it was more than that when we first started too, instead of pennies on a 50 ml bottle.
yeah, but it was a whole lot less than what you have to pay for it. A lot less. Marlboro is what I used to smoke, Warren. Not the lights. We done the reds.
We done the cowboy killer.
Yeah. But now I 100% honestly think vaping's a lot. If you're going to do one or the two, I think vaping is the lesser of the two evils.
Only bad thing I found about it is with the cigarettes, I could smoke one and go a good while without another one. With the vape, I'm constantly picking it up vaping.
Jackie smokes the Marlboro Ultralights.
That'd be, when I was smoking Marlboro Reds, that'd be about the same thing as sticking a straw in my mouth.
Yeah. He said the Reds was too strong. If I smoked anything other than Marlboro, I found a few brands that I could smoke that wasn't Marlboro, but most of them give me a headache.
Yeah, you got on them little slim menthol things there for a while.
Yep, the Misties.
Whatever it was, them things was nasty. Well, that looks like they took another subscriber away. I'm down to 98. Be back down to 50 in a day or two.
Yep, it's okay. Ain't no big deal.
You muted, Shaky. Oh, he's talking to Jackie.
Yep, he's talking to Jackie. But yeah, Warren, if I was you, I'd go get me a sub-on tank and some vape juice. And what would you suggest starting off, 3 or 6 milligram?
Well, it's really according to the tank that you get. The bigger the sub-on tank you get, you don't want to go too high. But
I would say if you're smoking cigarettes now, go with 6 and then work yourself down.
Yeah, that's what I started to say. I'd probably go with about a 6. According to what type of cigarettes. Now, if you're smoking something like I was saying, the Marlboro Reds or something, you might need to go with an 8 or 9. According again to the tank that you get.
It's sub-ohm is like these. It's your bigger vapes. Yeah. It's not the little pins, because them little pins, you just don't get enough nicotine. Even with 24 milligram of nicotine, you just don't get enough nicotine out of them.
And you can watch a lot of different
what's his
videos
name?
On
Rick Tripper.
Yeah, Rick Tripper. He does a lot of reviews on a lot of different tanks. But I've had several different ones, but right now I think I've had every one of Smock's tanks, and every time I'd try a different one, I wound up going back to the Smock.
Yep.
Yeah, they got different mod. I call them mod kits, is what they call it. But I mean, what I've heard mod kits. Look, I got to get off here. My earphones just died on me.
All righty, Shaky. Y'all have a good night, and we love y'all.
All right, love you too. I'll see y'all later. Talk to you soon.
All righty.
Have a good one.
Bye. But no, Warren, sub-ohm is just the type of a tank name. It's the bigger. Most of them is like Shaky said, Smock and Glen. That's the ones I like best, is the Smock tanks. Because you can get the coils in them is you can go from what 4 all the way up to 18 now or 20, which is the 18.
But the 16 tank and the 18 tank is the same thing. The only difference is the coils in them, and the coils will interchange between a 16 and 18. Because I went and bought the 18 just to find out later after I bought it that the 16 was the same tank. I could have just bought the coils and used my old tank, but at least now if something happens, I've got an extra tank.
Yep. But that is, I mean, if you're wanting to quit, that's what I'd do. I'd get one of the bigger ones because the little ones, me or him, neither one could quit smoking completely off of them.
And you can get different coils. I like one that's opened up and free.
Glenn likes the mesh ones too.
Yeah. Yeah, the mesh ones to me's got a better taste than the other ones. But they also, well, let's put it up here. Dez is outside for a moment, so she won't mind.
Yep.
But if you can see at the bottom there, it's got holes around the bottom. Oops. And you can turn this little ring. And so you can close that plumb down to where it's a real tight draw. Where it's more like smoking a cigarette. But since I've been vaping for so long now, I've got to where I leave mine wide open because it's just a whole lot better airflow.
But
and mine that I'm running is just it's a single mesh coil, but you can get them in duals. On the 16s, I know you can get single, duals, and threes. The ones that she likes is the old V12, Smock V12s, and they actually go up to 16. Well, they call it a V16, but it's got 8 coils in it, or 8 holes for the coils in it. It's got 16 different coils. That's true too. I think Jackie is leaving the coils open, lets it lets the coil last longer. And another thing that I found out from some other people, and I've thought about trying some, but I just hadn't never got the nerve up. But a lot of people has gone to not putting no flavors in it, and they say that they can get a month or 2 months out of a coil because the flavoring is what stops up the coils. They say just the VG or the VG-PG mixture won't. Now, I've never tried it, so I can't give nobody no advice on that one.
Yeah, but I still think it's a lot cheaper. Or I know when we very first started, and cigarettes wasn't as much as they are now, but it's a lot cheaper vaping than smoking, I think.
When you first go buy your kit and everything, you've got a big investment.
Yep, because you'll spend roughly about $100.
Around about $100 time you get your tank and your box and the batteries. Well, you're probably over $100 because you need to get you a charger and an extra set of batteries.
Yep.
So you probably looking and your juice and everything on your first initial purchase, you're probably looking $150 to $200.
Yep, by the time you get your juice and your coils and your batteries and your box and your tank and all that, you probably are.
Rick Tripper.
Yep, and he is good.
Or Rip Tripper.
It's Rip Tripper.
Yep, Rip Tripper. I keep wanting to say Rick all the time.
Yeah, but it's Rip.
I had the 10.
Because see, the ones we use, you can get the rechangeable. They're called 18650 batteries. They're rechargeable. These set here, God, these are what, 5-year-old probably?
Probably. They say to change them out every 6 months.
Yeah, they say yeah.
And don't never ever carry the batteries in your pocket unless they in a
make sure you get a case.
Because they will blow up on you if something shorts the little thing out. So don't never do that.
You got keys, change, stuff like that in your pocket, knives, they can short the batteries out. So
he's funny, Warren. You have to overlook some of his
and he's
humor.
Actually started another channel where he's doing some kind of religious talk and stuff.
Get in the bestest case.
I had a pen. No, I still have a pen. But my pen's somewhere in my closet somewhere with all the different flavors. I pay about I pay for 4 packs of cigarettes. I pay $16 and change.
Well, I hadn't bought no cigarettes in so long I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, they're a lot higher. Mine are like a knockoff of the Marlboros, the Reds. They're called 305s. So I smoke the purple 100s, which is like the Marlboro Red 100s. I stopped smoking regular name brands back in like 2003, 2004, because the prices were so high in Massachusetts. And then I moved down here, and they had one I think it was like 305s, and it was under $4. Like I think these are like the more you buy, the price drops a little bit for each pack. So that's why I get 4 packs for $16 and change.
Well,
so
now
that's what tax.
Well, that place burned out and then they sold out to somebody else after they rebuilt though. But that was out there around Warren where we used to get our vape boxes and stuff from.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the name of it now. That's been so long.
Vape something. What's that?
April, I can't turn around and look.
It's right there.
It's a little bitty baby Miller.
Oh, okay.
Well, Warren, from my understanding, they put the vape or the cigarette taxes on the vaping stuff too. So the taxes ain't, they ain't gonna save nothing on your taxes. But now we order our flavorings from the Flavor Apprentice, and they're there in California. And I can't remember where we ordered that last. It's out there somewhere, wasn't it? Where we ordered the last VG from.
I don't remember where that monkey place is.
I know
it's got a monkey on it, and I can't remember
And then our nicotine that we used to buy when I first started.
That stuff you've got to be careful with.
Yeah. But I found a place that was in Charlotte down here in North Carolina that had it the cheapest. And the first I got, I just went down there and got it, didn't I? Yep, we went down there and got it and went over at that other place in Charlotte that had the VG the cheapest.
Mm-hmm.
And got my that, and then later on they had a sale on the nicotine, and I ordered another bottle, and I still got over a half a bottle of nicotine.
We've been cutting it down, and cutting it down. So
I figure by the time I get it done, I probably won't get no more nicotine.
Yep.
It'll be nicotine free after that.
But honestly, if you're going to do it, if you'll mix your vape juice, it is so much cheaper. I mean, it's a big expense to get the stuff to start with, but it's so much cheaper, and Glenn's good at it.
Jackie, when you find it again, send me a link to it too. Because I still, we've got hung on this one flavor, and that's all I've mixed. Well, the one thing I like about this flavor, every once in a while I get to wanting a different flavor. So I just add some strawberry or banana nut bread to it, and it mixes right in and works fine. So I can kind of change this blend that I've got by just adding the other into a small bottle, and I don't mess hers up.
He used to make a coconut custard that was good.
Yeah.
And I ain't had it in a long time. I was thinking about it the other day. I don't even know. We got a book that we write our recipes down in.
And we got some at Charlotte that time, at that vape thing. But I tell you what, now that it was a cinnamon, and Lord, how much of that stuff was good.
Well, he honestly says smoking or vaping cinnamon before he goes to bed or whatever, it'll make him sleepy and then go to sleep.
Yep. Well, back in it, did now, and you seen that because you used to pick on me about it. I think I moved the camera
take a
hard.
draw and then boom, it'd be out.
Yeah, and I Swanee, I think it helped me relax then.
Stevie said he loves the smell of our vape. I went to the doctor one day and I was sitting in there and the doctor come in and I had never seen him before and he says, "Oh my gosh, what are you wearing?" And I would look down at my clothes and I was like, "Nothing, why?" He said, "No, you smell like cake." I said, "Oh, that's from my vape."
I took Daddy to the doctor one time and I'd mixed that juice that morning. And we got down there at the doctor's office and that nurse come in there. "Y'all must have been to a pastry box or something before you come in here." I'm like, "No, I mixed some stuff up this morning with some flavorings in it. It's what you're smelling."
Yep. I know whenever I worked at Wendy's, whenever you was on break, I mean, you couldn't smoke in the building, but whenever they first come out with vaping, it didn't matter. You could vape sitting in there, but most of the time I went outside, but it was raining that day, and this woman come in, because when I went back, and she come in, and she said, "What kind of desserts do y'all sell?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, we don't sell any," because that's before we got the big cookies. And she was like, "Well, I smell cake." And I said, "Well, I'm sorry, we don't sell nothing." I didn't ever tell her what it was, but that was what it was. It was my vape she smelled. We love y'all too, Jackie and Shaky, and y'all have a good night, and thank you for being in here.
Yeah.
Good night, Jackie and Shaky.
We're going to have to get off here in a little bit too.
Yep.
Because I still got to go do dishes and stuff. And where I didn't sleep last night, I'm just tired.
You guys should go crash.
I'm thinking about it. Because
You've been on for 2 hours.
Yep, that's what I started to say. After about 2 hours, this couch gets to killing my back.
Yeah.
And I have to.
I was getting to your back earlier, so you might as well go now. I mean, I'm quiet. I don't have much to say.
All righty.
Well, I know
I am here.
I went and woke up at 1 o'clock last night. Then I woke up at 3 o'clock. Then I woke up at 5. And then I woke up at 7. And I couldn't go back because I was hurting.
Yeah.
I still gotta start physical therapy for my back, and I know whenever they do my MRI, it's not going to be pretty. So
yeah,
because my left leg's been numb for like over 2 weeks now.
Well, try to get some rest then.
I'm going to take me a muscle relaxer, and I'm going to hopefully knock out. Last night it didn't help. I was hurting so bad, but I hope tonight it does.
Okay, well then let me let you go. I want to say good night to everybody. Good night, Warren. Good night, Stevie. Susie, if you're still here, good night.
Yep. Good night to all of y'all. Warren, Stevie, Susie, Jackie, Shaky, Diaz.
Whoever's left in here or watches later, y'all have a good night.
Warren, and I don't know who else in here, but we love y'all and thank y'all for being in here. And thank you, Warren, because we need them. We'll be praying for you too. But y'all have a good night, and we'll see you Wednesday night.
See you
Bye.
Bye.